Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. God is good, and thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. This lovely, what is it, Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Legit. I'm gonna think about it for a second there. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Mondoon. All good, man. Working and lurking. I like that. Working and lurking, indeed. Yeah, a little bit of a late start for me today, just because the camera wasn't. The camera, that one, it wasn't working for a second there, so had technical difficulties. Captain over here, you can actually see her. Yeah, happy hump day for sure. I ended up having to put like a blanket over the drum set there. Not so much for Captain, but for Bella, who kept like just barreling through. She's gonna punch a hole in the drum heads, I know it. So I was just like, let me just cover it up when I'm not using it, and you know. And now she shows up on camera, so that's good. Happy hump day indeed. I'm feeling good today, man. Feeling good. Feeling productive. We've been on a good run this week so far. That's always nice. Got the RPGA mug. Yeah, it's when I put it over there, I was like, oh, they're gonna actually love this. This is just gonna draw them to it more, honestly. But whatever. Although she's there she goes. She's just kind of trying to figure out where solid ground is, since it's like this spot here, you can't really see this spot where her butt is, that she's just kind of floating. You would think so. You would think it keeps them off the desk. We'll see. That is the goal. Actually, the goal was to keep them from destroying my drum set, so it's a sub goal. It's a sub bonus. Subathon, I don't know. The computer is alive and kicking though after last night, dude. I don't know what was going on. Like I said at one point in the Discord, it was like, it wasn't even just me being impatient. Like, oh, it didn't load. It didn't load in 5 seconds. It's broken. It was like I sat there for a while and it was just this black screen of death. And then yeah, just kind of kept doing that, and I waited for a while, and then that's when I was like, oh crap, there's something more going on here. It's not just Fender Studio Pro. So kind of lash out at them a little bit, but you know what? They still have a lot that they gotta sort out. Yeah, I'm really happy that it started working too, man. I'm glad it wasn't worse. All the fiddling I was doing, bumped a cable or something. I guess, like, I wasn't even really... I don't even know which cable it would have been, to be honest with you. Something happened, though. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, just a glitch in the Matrix. Dude, speaking of glitch in the Matrix, when you posted up that Chrono Cross song, I saw it like when I got home. And the one you posted, it's listed as Scars of Time, right? I think. And I'm reading that, I was like, yeah, that's the song. But I could have sworn it was Time Scar, not Scars of Time. And then I clicked on it and I looked in the I just start seeing all these other ones listed as Scars of Time, and I was like, wait, I thought it was called Time Scar. I could have sworn. Well, see, I think they did. Maybe it's a translation thing. Maybe in the Japanese translation it's referred to as Scars of Time, and over here it's Time Scar. That's what I'm guessing. Because I started seeing other posts like that. I saw like 4 other posts, or other posts of the songs that said Scars of Time, and I was like, what? Wait a second. Like, I started having a Mandela moment. I was like, hold on a second. Where's the cornucopia? Yeah, that's true. That's true. So maybe that's what they're kind of referencing. But then I found one said it was like Times Scar, and I was like, okay, all right, I'm not crazy, completely. I should put these back a little bit. That's most likely what it was, but it just kind of it threw me for a second there. And move this over. Grab this and then just move it over that way. That didn't look as cool as I thought it was going to. Ignore the fact that I did that. Yeah. Exactly. Even the names. Family name first and then individual name, right? That's how they do it. I think. Pretty certain. Well, speaking of Corridors of Time, Time Scar, Chrono Cross, all that. Their books usually right to left. Yeah. Oh, show. I think we will be working on the RPG Architect song today. I didn't want to spill it. This is full. I worked on some of George's songs a little bit this morning. I really gotta lock in on that one. I made progress on it. It was one I played on Monday. Oh yeah? Hey, what's up, Flyer? Long time no see, man. Anti-hydrate. That means drink more coffee. How you been, dude? Hi from the camp. Oh, okay, cool. You're at a camp right now? I know others had a camp, like a couple weeks ago there was a camp. I guess there's gonna be camps every week until September. All good, man. All good. Well, appreciate it. Happy to see you again. Hello from the studio. I drank coffee, so I anti-hydrated for you. May see some new joiners to the Discord soon. Nice. I haven't checked it since I've been home, but I went and retweeted that as well, the Willababs post. Just to try to help out a little bit there. Hang on. This is a good song, but I don't. This isn't battle music time. What did I say? Times of Peace. There we go. I can't even really hear it. Very well known for a very well known pixel artist, Sophie Reps RPG is going to get a lot of attention. That's cool, yeah. I guess was it Sporik or no? It was Mike. It was Mike who said that he's the one who Mike found out about RPGA through Willababs, back before. So I guess he's been using it for a while. FBB reposted is supposed to. Nice. I wonder if well, I won't say all that. I was talking with Locke earlier about some stuff he can consider doing. That's cool though. It's very cool to see RPGA in the wild. It's weird when I hear my music in the wild. So that's why when you sent that to me, I was like, oh, I gotta share that in the RPGA server, because it's a nice little morale boost when you see people talking about your stuff. So. But we will be working on the RPGA trailer song today. In light of all that, I feel like the song for Friday is in pretty good shape. I could probably mix on it tomorrow, just to make sure it's finalized. But it was one we worked on the other day, and I kind of like it, kind of minimal. Honestly, this whole month, I kind of like the tracks a bit minimal. You know, because that's kind of the style of the music anyway. And then also, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little easier on me to a degree. Sometimes minimal music is a little harder because there's a you can't hide stuff as well because it's like only 2 or 3 instruments, right? So they're all like right out up front. Whereas with a track with like a million things going on, sometimes you can just blend things a little easier. But anyway, that's the goal. Hopefully I can finish up on it today. I honestly love this for her. I'm not gonna scratch her, but because she's like, I think she's sacked out. Oh, 2:15 already, man. Where does the time go? Oh, already starting. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get rolling. Let's. Indeed. I'll have to send you a cover I did of that at some point, Mondoon. There's a super secret Burt channel out there somewhere that I don't really talk about, but I'll have to send you a track from there at some point. Yeah. It's a super secret because it's kind of personal, especially at this point, but I wouldn't mind sharing it with you. I think we know each other well enough. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, let's hit this old button here. Send it to Mitsuda. I should. But I lost his phone number. So. And he's not in the Discord channel anymore. Close this. Close that. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Time to get to work. So tired. Oh, well, this is up. So this is kind of interesting. I'm kind of mixed on this thing, but it's up and it's on the screen right now, so I might as well talk about it and show it. But so Studio Pro upgraded recently, and they added this thing called Moises. And it's a little controversial because it's basically AI stuff. And so a lot of people are not happy about it. I added it in because there's a couple features I want to see if they make sense. Like there is a create stems feature or separate stems. So this might be useful at some point. I'm not interested in generating stems. I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't care about that. This can go away. Separating stems might be useful. I haven't really messed with that. But then there's also convert voice. This one is kind of intriguing, not gonna lie, because it basically will convert my voice. Oh, it will. So it's I mean, this is one I just did earlier. What yeah, so it was this one. I was trying to think of like a melody to continue on with that one thing. Anyway, here's just a little thingy I sang. Right, nothing fancy, but changed it into a lady who sings much better. That's kind of crazy. That is intriguing. I did another test is in a project I just closed with words, and it did the words really well, and it keeps like the any imperfections. It's kind of, you know, like I said, I'm not interested in generating ideas because this is just like it'll create a drum track or a bass line for you and stuff. I'm not interested in that. I don't need this. But if I can sing something and then have it change into somebody else's voice, that could... No event or range selected. I just selected this one. It's a little buggy, though. All right. Refresh. It's a little buggy. It's not really, well, okay. I couldn't get it to work at all yesterday. Some reason it started working this morning. Yeah, so then you can add, you know, yeah, all the effects and stuff. So if I take it and it's running through effects 2, what does effects 2 have? Nothing. I'll just throw this on here really quick. That one's too big. Do massive vocal. Let's just see what this is. It's kind of insane, to be honest with you. So, if you remember the other day, I was trying to fiddle with this. I was trying to pitch shift, you know, this thing to get it. Essentially, this is what I was trying to get. And it's not quite there yet, but I mean, this was just something 10 minutes before I went to the gym. You know, this was... So yeah, not quite where I want it, but honestly, so when you convert it, you can set pitch and stuff. I didn't adjust the octave when I did this one. If I was to redo this, it will... There it goes. Okay. So yeah, it gives you all these different ones. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane because one thing I've kind of always like wanted is honestly is like female singers. I wanted to be able to use like women singers a lot more. I can't hire musicians yet. I'm really not at that point yet where I can just pay somebody every single track. I would love to get to that point. If I get to that point where I can just hire a great singer, I would rather do that. But you know, right now with where I'm at, if I can just sing something... I didn't know that. I did not know that. I mean, I guess I knew she did music, but I didn't know she was specifically like a singer. Well, that's interesting. That's good to know. But you know, it's like if there's anything like this, if I need to fill out like a choir or something, and the VST patches just aren't working for me. Like I just can't quite get it right. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Well, let's close this tab then. AMDA in New York. American Music Directors Anonymous. Amicable. Amicable, meaningful diaphragm access. It's like Juilliard. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Well, no, I didn't know that actually. So, maybe I'll have to talk to her about it at some point. If okay, well then, even with that, so it's like, say there was something I wanted to send to Lori, I could just sing it in myself and then make it more feminine. You know, I could make it woman voice, then send it to Lori and get the real thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty cool. I like I said, I am intrigued by that. There's another thing they added, which I'm not paying for it, honestly. It's you have to have the Fender monthly subscription for basically their Chat GPT in here for troubleshooting. I don't really need any of that. So, but yeah, I was trying to install this when everything went haywire yesterday. So I guess that's what I deserve. I don't know. Right. Okay. So what I was gonna do, actually, let's do this. I need to. Let me see. Oh, that's. Let me see. Whoops. This camera's all sorts of out of whack. Held together by rubber bands, literally. Okay, so this is in. That is C4. This is in the 4 range. So I want somebody high, and it gives their range down here, which is kind of cool too. I've only checked a couple of these, so I really don't know what most of them sound like. None of these dudes. Supposedly these all look like AI pictures, or they're all like AI fixed or something, but supposedly they're trained with the real singers is what they're claiming. And they're also saying that any music that they trained with was licensed, and anything you do with it is not used in their training. Is what they are claiming. I'm very hesitant on this, but like I said, like there is some potential there with let's try Barbara with what it can do. I'm gonna take this again. Ooh, okay, my headphones are super loud right now. take this, have her up an octave. It's failed. Okay. Well. Interesting looking waveform. Dang it, Mondoon. I didn't even register with me. Here, actually, let's do this. It's a little buggy. Let's just try closing it and reopening it. Yes, I will save the changes to GB Battle. GB Robo Battle. Yeah, I ended up yesterday after when the computer finally started working. Basically, I took Fender Studio Pro off completely. I just wiped it completely clean from my computer and had to reinstall. And then it started working better. So. Excuse me. All right. Trailer. And if it doesn't work, then whatever. I just have to keep pushing forward. I need to get some stuff done. Done. Jaho done. Need to clear this ping. I know it's just me. Or it's Sapphire bot. But it drives me crazy. All right, let's try this again. Let's just see. Convert current. There we go. We're going to use Barbara and set it up an octave. So yeah, even if I wanted to like pitch it up just to like a harmony, I could do that. It's crazy, dude. Okay, there it goes. Stuff like this, like I'm a little bit more on board with, I guess, because it's like it's taking an idea from my head, a melody I'm hearing that I was trying to capture, you know, with the vocal thing, and it's helping me to achieve that a little better. Let's see how she did. That's insane. That's nuts. Okay, so now I kind of have to match the reverb to a degree. And then another option would be to just do the full thing if I can't get it very convincing, just to sing the beginning parts too. Let's see. I'm on the wrong one. It's like it didn't do anything. It's because you're on the wrong track, Bert. It really is. It really is. There's kind of like a oops, kind of like a pre-delay happening. You said, "Hey, what's going on?" Oh. I say, "Hey, what's going on?" I got you. I was like, "What? I missed your message." How's it going, Mike? And I say, "Hey, yeah." How do I get that to? There's like that. Excuse me. Kind of subtle. Almost like reverse sound happening in there. I'm not exactly sure how it's achieved. I've heard stuff like that before. I really don't know how to get it. Just straight up. Excuse me. Yeah. It's a little quiet. Let me just boost the volume here. Needs more like fizz. Hanging out here while I attempt to dilute some Oak Moss Absolute. Very potent stuff, so it's going to be hard to measure precisely. Okay. Well, cool. What is Oak Moss Absolute? Are you making moonshine? Is that what you're saying? Oh, close. Excuse me. I'm gonna compress the crap out of it. It still feels like it has a lot, like a bit more hiss to it. Like that kind of a sound. All right, let me hear it in context. That's crazy, man. That's wild stuff to me. Wanted to make my own perfume oils for forever, and just recently started doing it. My wife wants to start soaps and handmade lotions. That's cool. Yeah, Mike, I don't know if you were here at the beginning when I was explaining it, but that is pretty cool, by the way. Yes, that's a cool idea. But this part, I mean, that's from me. That's me. No, that's not really me, but that's kind of. I came from that. It's nuts. All right, I need to not like be I need to not just be honed in on this one spot. We'll try to, or we need to do some more sweeping passes. Yeah, yeah. That's basically what it is. It took something I sang and it changed it to this lady. A very real person, supposedly. And now that lady is singing in here, supposedly. Allegedly. What's up, Remy? Wife is interested in doing all that handmade arts and stuff too. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And you know, there's all kinds of like conventions and stuff. People will sell those kinds of things at too. Soap is the best I've ever used. It's awesome. Although with those, it's like you gotta generally the booth costs are crazy. They can be crazy expensive. I guess like for something like some anime convention, those booth costs are nuts. But there's a church down the street that does like a summer like a cookout thing where they raise money for their community garden. And I remember last year they had a bunch of booths out and stuff, and a couple of them were selling like handmade soaps and that kind of thing. And I can't imagine that church like asking for some of the prices as like a Comic Con or a Comic Palooza and a MomoCon, that kind of thing. Nice. That's great, man. Yeah, honestly, like I've never made my own soap, but I know my dad used to make his own laundry detergent soap, and it was just like, if I remember right, I actually have the recipe somewhere. So when I want to make it myself, it's like borax and then like an organic bar of soap, like the Dr. Bronner or whatever. He does take a bar of soap he bought, or he was taking that, plus borax, plus, I don't know, I don't remember. I don't have the recipe. Something like that. Make a candle that smells like bacon. I just saw that. Try to make a bacon-inspired perfume. I'd probably look at Buddha wood and cade oil or birch tar. Buddha woods has a fatty smell to it, and cade birch are smoky. I don't know what translates to candle making. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's a whole nother whole other world. I just feel like I need to shorten this up a little bit. Hang on, real quick. How long was that? That was 10 seconds. Is this too long of a spacey section for an intro for a trailer? 10 seconds. Coming this summer, fall, the year. Okay. Oh, this is potentially the new trailer music for the RPG Architect trailer. I started on it on I guess that was Monday morning. I don't even remember. I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday morning. It's coming along pretty well. Yeah. Honestly, I think maybe what I need to do is just sing all these parts. I think that might be the best. I mean, I'm going to think about that. Maybe if I sing from there and just lay it all out and then I can convert it, it'll be a lot more cohesive potentially. There we go. Nailed it. Guitar. Let's take those guitar parts. Video games. Or Mondoon, if Lori is available to do some singing. I don't want to ask too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I know she's capable of it. I just what am I trying to do here? I wouldn't want to overuse that lifeline, I guess is what I'm saying, is what I'm trying to say. And I know I haven't used it at all yet, so... but maybe if I can figure out how I want it to be in here, and then... if she's up for it, we could have her sing over it, eventually. All right. What was the other thing I was? What is this? Is this just a? That was just a first run. That's no longer. Tambourine. Tambourine shaker. Those are all. Why is my keyboard not working? Oh, it's because it's working wireless right now. Okay. Big what? All right. Oh yeah. Okay. It's a little different than what I was wanting. Not quite what I'm looking for. Shaka-ticka. There we go. Let's do this. Yes. And then also tambourine, tambourine. There's some reflection of a dream. You are my love, you are my queen. And now 1,000 years between. Okay. Let's do marimbas, maracas, tamburinos, shakerinos. Yeah, the thing that shakes. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those ideas that was kind of floating around. It was floating around in my head, but I didn't pop it in until now because I was like, I'll be able to remember this. Like that one wasn't that one I wasn't worried about losing necessarily. There we go. Yeah, gotta clean up these vocal things, but we will figure this out. So all these, let's do Vox. Vox. Vox are yellow. That's a crash. These are red. These are all drum. Drum. Perk. Drum. These are the references to the 2.5D Decaying Dream song. I thought that would be cool to have to reference that track. You know, I don't know if this is going too long. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. All right. These are, call it synth ambi. Just need to get this thing organized. Drop these. Synthambi. But we gotta get organized. When I say we, you say suck. We suck. We suck. Anybody ever listen to Mindless Self-Indulgence? You guys remember that band? I think there's a cat fight happening outside. Heard a squeal. Captain woke up. They should be fine. They were crazy, man. Cat fight, cat fight. Got cat, let's fight. Yeah, basically. Yeah, now Captain's sitting in the window doing this number, like. Momo. Come here, Momo. That should do it. It's. And Captain wants a free show, yeah. There's a cat that comes around here that has no tail, and he causes trouble. So it's probably just him, honestly. Little punk. Guitar. This is. Did we crash? Oh, we're back. I got the little OBS took a crap message here. I see. Uh-oh. I think we're good. I'm good. Are we still live? Lots of buffering. Okay. Let me take a look. A looky-loo. YouTube is not says user experience buffering. Yeah. Bum 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 dum bum bum. You refresh, no buffering. We good? Okay. Yeah, just let me know if it gets crazy again. I can always just restart the stream basically. It'll be fine. The stream is way behind though. Let me. You just refreshed. Let's see, how big of a delay are we having? How big of a delay is it? Okay, it came up pretty instant there. Okay.